He's amassed a host of records at the highest level of rugby union, from being Scotland's record point scorer to winning more Scottish caps than anyone else. And now Chris Paterson has added another feather to his cap with his induction to the University of Edinburgh Sports Hall of Fame.
Almost embarrassed. I mean, I look along and these guys seem to have achieved far more than I have. It's embarrassing, but it's hugely honoured and hugely delighted and overwhelmed, really.
In 1999, Chris Paterson was offered a professional contract by Edinburgh Reivers, but deciding to give up his teacher training course at Edinburgh University's Murray House School of Education wasn't an easy decision.
Professional rugby was a new entity then. It was only 3 years old or 2 years old as a profession, so it was finding its feet as well. And I remember talking to parents, talking to family, talking to friends, and almost everyone said, no, stay at university, finish off. And deep down that felt like the right thing to do. And Arwen Williams was the principal. Some of the guys here still remember Arwen. Arwen Williams was the principal, obviously a Welsh man with his name and a big rugby man. And I organised to go and see him, and I sat in his office one morning and said, Arwen, what to do? You have this amazing opportunity to turn professional, but I'm still committed to this course, what to do? And he looked at me and said, go for it. He says, this will always be here. He says, you've got a wonderful opportunity, and that underlined my decision and gave me the confidence to go for it. And since then we've kept in touch and sent a couple of tickets for internationals now and again to thank him. But that really swayed me, and it was great to have the support from Edinburgh Uni and Murray House at the time as well.
The university's loss was Scotland's gain, as Paterson quickly established himself as an international regular, with his positional flexibility providing coaches with a welcome headache. Equally comfortable at fly half, fullback or on the wing, Paterson's on-field influence was significant.
I will remember the time when Scotland against England, and I'm head coach of England, and we've got Scotland under a lot of pressure, probably going to win by 20 points, and Chris runs the ball from his own line, and Mike Blair scores at the other end of the pitch, and suddenly we were put under huge pressure through that, and it became a very close game. To his goal-kicking exploits here at Murrayfield, and to see him not just kick the penalties, but the length of kick that he had into the wind. I was shocked on the day that England got beat by Scotland here 18-12, when I thought we were playing with the wind, and Chris is kicking the ball the length of the pitch. To the drop goal that he scored against Australia when we won 9-8. Awesome, to see the way that he was able to achieve that playing fly half.
But Chris Paterson's association with Scottish rugby is far from over. He's now embarking on the next stage of his career as an ambassador and coach.
The new role is it's new to me, it's new to Scottish rugby. It's twofold, it's ambassadorial, so it's representing Scottish rugby in a number of areas, and with grassroots level, with kids, with sponsors, and trying to paint Scottish rugby in a good light as best I can through my experiences, and also a coaching role as well, which is specialist coaching to start with, supporting Duncan Hodge in the national kicking strategies and the kicking techniques of all rugby players across the nation, and also some individual stuff with back three players, young players, current internationalists, club players, grassroots players. So it'll find its feet, but something I'm really looking forward to.
But for a man renowned for his modesty, Chris Paterson's inclusion in the university's Sports Hall of Fame is an accolade he's still getting used to.
See Sir Chris Hoy, Julie Fleeton was the year below me at Edinburgh Uni, and she's transformed women's football, won over 100 caps. Gregor Townsend and Andy Irvine, obviously rugby, and Graham Randall was at university at the same time as me, and these are the people that inspired me. And if I'm seen alongside these guys, then wonderful, but for me they're still the people that inspire me and that I still look up to, and hopefully I can represent the university well in the future as well.
This production is brought to you by the University of Edinburgh.